All right, so we're diving deep into career advice today. And honestly, some of these tips you've pulled out are gold, pure gold. Like, are we allowed to share these?
Well, hopefully, everyone listening will come away with at least one actionable thing they can use.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, this is about building a career for the long haul, not just like getting by.
Exactly. And it all starts, like so many things, with goals, right? But your source goes deeper than just saying, have a vision board.
Definitely. See, a lot of people, they'll say, I want to be CEO by 30, which is great. Ambition's good. But then they stop there.
Uh,
It's got to be about breaking that down. What skills get you closer to CEO? Maybe it's mastering public speaking this year, then tackling financial modeling next.
those smaller wins, they add up. Suddenly, the big picture isn't so overwhelming.
Hmm.
And speaking of things that build up, your source talks about relationships, but not the shallow kind, right? This is about more than just LinkedIn connections. 100%. It's genuine mentorship, finding people in your field you click with who challenge you. Because you can learn from anyone, even your competition. That's how the whole industry levels up.
It's true. Iron sharpens iron, as they say.
Mhm.
And having that network, that support, it's crucial when things go sideways in your career.
Mm.
Speaking of, adaptability, I remember when I first started out, I was convinced I was going to be well, it's a long story, but let's just say not this.
What happened? What made you pivot?
So I was working at this. It was a small design firm, right? And I thought, this is it, graphic design, my passion. But then the company got bought out by this massive corporation, totally different vibe. And through that whole process, I realized my skills, they were more suited to project management, the bigger picture stuff. I never saw myself there before, but sometimes change just forces you to find where you truly fit. Change can be scary, but it's also how so many people I know, including myself, stumbled onto the best parts of their careers. It makes me wonder, thinking about your own path, has there ever been a moment where an unexpected change led to something positive? What lesson did you take from that?
Ooh, good question. And it actually ties into another thing your source stressed. Always be learning. I'm kind of addicted to taking courses, honestly. Anything new and interesting out there.
And your source actually highlights this growing need for data analysis skills across so many fields. So it's not even just personal interest, it's about staying relevant. Like the world's not going to slow down just because we learned something 10 years ago.
Right. The only constant is change. And to handle that constant change without burning out, you absolutely need.
Work-life balance, which isn't just about squeezing in a yoga class. It's deeper than that. It's about a career you can sustain without, becoming a nervous wreck.
Yeah, that always on mentality. It's so tempting in today's world. But honestly, no job's worth your health, mental or physical.
Exactly. Prioritizing your well-being is the most strategic thing you can do because a burnt-out employee, they're not going to be their most creative, productive self for very long.
So true. And when you look at all this together, clear goals, building relationships, always learning, being adaptable, work-life balance, it's really holistic, isn't it? Like each piece supports the others.
They do. It's a framework for a fulfilling career, no matter where you're at right now. So if our listeners were to pick just one area this week to focus on, which speaks to them most, and what tiny action can they take today to start moving towards that? Something to ponder, definitely.